Hi, I'm in LA again, and I'm surprised. I'm doing good. I've just realized so many things, like from slowing down and just paying attention. Like, I feel like our repressing our emotions and the way that we feel happens in like just tiny, tiny moments, and it's so important to catch it. Like I've been catching I'm just paying really, really close attention to myself internally, like what's going on. Like as soon as something, because I'm noticing the tendency. Like I woke up this morning, like kind of like feeling a little bit of like I couldn't even really figure it out. Like it just felt like a buzz, like a lot of energy, and I was like, oh God, like here comes anxiety and like all this like kind of scatterbrainness and it's just I don't know, it's just the energy of the city. Like there's a lot going on here and I feel it. Um, and I remembered something valuable that I learned one time about like anxiety and excitement are like two sides of the same coin. And I was like, well, I do have a lot to be excited about right now. Like there's a lot changing and yeah. So I can look at it, I can choose to look at it that way and just kind of sit in it and just welcome it. And sure enough, and I went to yoga this morning and yeah, and I was feeling kind of like, I do this thing sometimes where I just like start feeling personally victimized by the yoga teacher. Like by the poses that she's choosing. I'm like, why do you have to choose that? Like, you know that this hurts today. And it's like, no, she doesn't. She doesn't know that. So, yeah, and, you know, I'm definitely back in LA. Like, there's so many amazing, just, sometimes it's hard to even stay focused in my yoga class because other people are so amazing. I just want to watch them. It's like, who do you dance for? Or what else do you do? Or are you like a famous Instagram yogi? And I'm just so appreciating the nature that is here in LA. Like I feel like I was acting like there's just none here. But look outside my window. I think it's beautiful. I think it's great. I love that I have this huge tree in front of the window, which is great because Bill, whenever he was talking to me at my scholarship audition feedback meeting, he was like, just make sure you find a place where you can see only like open sky and trees for, you know, a couple minutes a day. And I was like, I woke up this morning, I was like, oh, well, there it is, right outside my window. But that wasn't very hard. What do I want to talk about today? Okay. This is something kind of big. So I am jumping on a nutrition health program with my friend Josiah. I'm so nervous. Like, I'm so nervous. But I'm excited too because I know for me that I've always been at like my 85% healthy. Like I still overeat. I still am like super addicted to sugar. I'm just lucky. I'm A, lucky, and B, I work out really hard to like balance it out. But that still doesn't mean that I have like a fully good relationship with food. And I feel like I cleaned up a lot of it when I went through nutritional therapy because I had a really quite serious eating disorder when I was in college. And so I went through nutritional therapy for that, and I cleaned up a lot of it. Like I never relapsed, and I felt more comfortable around food in my body. But there's always been this little thing that's like, there's more. So I guess it's now. So I'm spending like kind of a bit of money, but I'm like thinking about it as, okay, well I'm buying like all my meals plus like a bunch of coaching around this thing. So that's cool. I'm excited. I'm excited for two reasons: to get the results that I want, so that I can feel more comfortable in dance class and in life, and show up to an audition. Like, that's the thing, is like, I want to show up to an audition like feeling like with my body, you know, like I feel great, I'm happy with myself, like I can just, so that I can just focus on the task at hand. And oh, and I'm also excited just internally to like continue to work on that relationship of neutralizing food. So but it feels scary because it, you know, there's like this little teetering like diet thing. So, but we're gonna try it. I really trust that Josiah. He's a really awesome person, and so I really trust him. What else? Yeah, I'm going with effortlessness, which is the road never taken in LA. Like, I feel like everyone's always asking, like, so are you like pushing yourself? Like, what are you doing for your career today? Blah, blah, blah. And I'm like, letting it unfold naturally. Oh, yeah, it's crazy how, like, the paradox of that, of just effortlessness, of trusting, letting it unfold, being engaged in the present moment, is actually kind of like the craziest, most risky thing that you could do. That's interesting. But I'm excited. It feels right. It feels like some people won't understand, but it feels way better than the like forcing and pushing and trying that I've been doing before this. Like, oh, it feels horrible. And it's most importantly, for those who think that that's the way, it's not working. Because I'm like, whenever I'm in that mode of forcing and pushing, I'm like frustrated. Like, all my worst qualities start coming out. I don't get to tap into like how I am hilarious and loving and super connected and confident and fun loving and all of that. Like, I can't find it because I'm like, no, I need this result. Okay. White strips are working good.